All right, let's talk the 2025 NFL draft and how I believe the Bengals did. Um, I just finished the draft. It's Saturday, about 6:30. I think the Bengals did real well, and let me tell you why. Shamar Stewart, right, didn't have a lot of protection. He did have a lot of pressures. So, did the Bengals reach to get him? Did they waste their number one first round draft pick to take him? No, no, they did not. Because even without 6 to 10 sacks this last year in the NCAA season, Mr. Stewart produced almost 40 pressures. And even though he didn't get the sacks, those pressures forced those quarterbacks to run for their lives. And this led to his other teammates, the other defensive linemen, into getting sacks that they wouldn't have without his presence. Um, he's young. Shamar's young. I mean, he's just young, right? But he is, from what I've seen, what I've seen all the professionals saying, he's like a Miles Garrett build. He's like the highest physically ranked defensive end prospect in the NFL draft since 1987. He's the only one that's gotten a 10 out of 10. And that's telling you something. This guy is a physical monster, right? And he's got a motor, right? Uh, I seen some of the highlights they were showing, and it seemed like that when he missed sacks, when he missed tackles, it's because he was running so hard to try to finish the play because he got penetration a lot. I mean, this man blew past high end offensive linemen that are now in the NFL. But he ran so hard, so fast to try to finish the plays. These smaller men were able to juke around him a little bit, juke under him. You know, he would lose track of the running back or the quarterback because he was warp speed to get him. Not perfect, but good. I mean, good. I've heard people try to compare him to Miles Murphy. Miles Murphy has not produced the pressures, period. Now, whether he's been taught up, developed, I don't know. We'll see. I think he still has a chance to be a good NFL prospect. I think he still has a chance to be a good NFL player, but they're not the same person. And I think Mr. Stewart's going to start, and I think he is going to increase, whether for himself or for others or both, the number of sacks that the Bengals get this year. Trey Henderson's going to love having him as a partner. Love it. I mean, who are you going to run from? You know, if you run from Shamir, you're going to run into Trey. If you run from Trey, you're going to run into Shamir, and then you got the big guys in the middle. B.J. Hill, the guy they just got from Green Bay, Chris Jenkins. They're going to kill you. So, good pick, good pick. Um, Demetrius Knight. This dude's going to start day one. How can you be upset about your team drafting a day one level starter? Are you crazy? At a needed position, because they say Jermaine Pratt's out. He's on his way out the door. He's gone. And in the second round, you get an NFL quality starter. Why are you upset about that? Because it wasn't the guy you wanted drafted? This is a NFL starting linebacker. They got in the second round of the draft. This man's going to start day one for your team. And the highlights I've seen, this man is a hard hitting dude. He's not the best coverage linebacker, but he's good. And his presence will allow Logan Wilson to do the things that he's so good at. This man likes to cause turnovers. He's a hard hitting dude. He's a scary man. Yeah, he's older, 25. He's older, right? 4 years older than what they normally draft. So what? You get 5, 6, 7 years out of him. So you think you get 5, 6, 7 years out of a starting level linebacker in the NFL in the second round, and it was a wasted draft pick? Have you lost your mind? So the first two, I got no complaints about. Now I hope that Al Golden and his team can get these guys developed. I hope Stewart can get 11, 12, 13 sacks. I hope they can get him developed quick. But even if they don't, even if he's just still causing pressure, even if he's just wreaking havoc and causing chaos in the backfield, man, it's worth the first round pick. Now it's not just all on Trey, right? Because now you got this monster coming from the other side. Where are you going to run? Up the middle? Slater's a big dude, man. B.J. Hill's not stupid. Chris Jenkins, man, he's hungry. So where are you going to go? Cause a quarterback to panic. He'll throw more interceptions. Come on, man, and improve the team. Round 2, and improve the team. Round 3, what'd you get in round 3? A starting caliber NFL offensive guard. Day one. This man gave up 1 sack in his entire career at Georgia. 1. No sacks this last year. None. This man's big and he's mean. And he is the best pass blocking guard the Cincinnati Bengals will have had in quite some time. And he's young. So let me see. In round 1, you got a starting defensive end. In round 2, you got a starting inside linebacker. Round 3, you got a starting offensive guard. I'm not upset. Why are you upset? Round 4, they got another linebacker. Not the same type. I think they got this guy specifically to spell Logan, right? Cover linebacker, roaming around, doing this thing in the pass game. So not the same kind of guy as Mr. Knight, but still high quality linebacker. Round 4, you got a high quality linebacker. May not be a starter, but is definitely a quality backup and will start special teams. In round 4, you got another starter and a quality backup for Logan Wilson. In round 4, and you're upset. And what did they do in round 5? Oh, that's right. They got another offensive guard who can also play tackle. And from what I saw of them talking about it, he could play from tackle to guard to center to tackle to guard to tackle, all the way across the line. Last year, he played right guard and right tackle. Solid pass blocker. And mean. We'll hit you. We'll put you on the ground. So in 5 rounds, you got a starting defensive end, a starting linebacker, a starting offensive guard, a quality backup for Logan Wilson, who is going to also be a starter on special teams, and another starting offensive guard. And then in the 6th round, what'd you get? Oh, really, really, really slippery back that's going to get you. He's going to get you that third down yardage. He may not break it for 40 or 50 yards, but he is quick enough and slippery enough and has good enough, juke ability that he'll get 3. He'll get 6. He'll get 7, right? You put him in there with Chase Brown and Samaje Perine, and it's seriously going to be a nightmare to stop this offense now. This offense now has quality starters from tackle to tackle. Quality starters from tackle to tackle. Has Joe Burrow his entire career in the NFL had ever had 70 plus ranked PFF ranked from tackle to tackle on the offensive line before? 70 plus PFF ranked quality offensive lineman from tackle to tackle. Never. And then you add to that this slick, quick-footed second, third down back, maybe even fourth down back, that is just so slippery. He's going to get you that yardage. He's going to get you that yardage. He might not break it for a touchdown, 40 or 50 yards from the goal line, but he's going to get you that first down. He's going to move the chains. That's what his whole college career was based on. So I think the Cincinnati Bengals did an excellent job in the draft. I really do. And I love Jermaine Pratt. And I hope they find a situation to trade him into so where he's happy. And then they can free up that money in their salary cap to go get somebody else. I love Jermaine Pratt. I've been a Cincinnati Bengals fan. They were made a team the day I was born. Well, not the day I was born, but the year I was born. Yeah, I've been a Cincinnati Bengals fan my entire life. Literally made me sick that they're in the 90s and the 2000s when they never won a playoff game. It killed me, man. I watched Kenny Anderson. I watched Boomer Esiason. Pete Johnson, Anthony Munoz, Dave Lapham. I watched them. Chris Collinsworth when he was a rookie. I watched all these guys, man. I watched David Fulcher, Solomon Wilcox. I watched them, man. Tim Crummer. Anyway, we were good. And then just out of nowhere, we became horrible. For a long time. The Bengals, we were the joke of the NFL. We're good now. Now, does that mean we're going to the Super Bowl? I hope so. But we're going to the playoffs. Bet it. We're going to the playoffs. And this offensive line is going to protect Joe Burrow. And this defense is going to get – they may not be top 10, man, but we don't need them to be top 10. We need them to be top 17, 15. If they're a 13th ranked defense in the NFL against either the pass or the run, and they get 17th ranked defense against whatever they're 13th in, the other one, pass or the run, if they're overall 15th ranked, this is a Super Bowl caliber team. Kansas City, Buffalo, Texas. Everybody, watch out. Watch out, man. I love Zach Taylor. I think Al Golden was a great hire. I love the new offensive line coach. The man's a maniac. He's getting in there with these kids, like on the interview day, hey, how you doing? Let's go out here and let me see how you work your hands. Let me see how you position your feet. Are you mean enough? I love it. I think Al Golden's going to do a good job developing these guys. Yeah, we don't need cornerbacks, man. We have cornerbacks that have flashed enough to where if they get a slightly dumbed down system, a little bit of coaching up, Dax Hill is going to be a starting quarterback. starting cornerback in the NFL. He just is. DJ Turner the third, he's going to be a starting cornerback in the NFL. Both of these guys got hurt early in the season, and they were both doing well. CTB has flashes, man. He could be a shutdown cornerback if he just centers himself, man. If he's ready every week, man, this guy is going to be a shutdown cornerback in the NFL. And then you got Big Newton. Came out of nowhere. You know, Jordan Battle's going to be a starting safety in the NFL. He's a good safety. Geno Stone, I mean, it is what it is, man. Are you going to be mad about him if he gives us 3 or 4 interceptions next year? No, he can work on his tackling, man. Please work on your tackling. And if not you, Dejon Anthony, man, step up, Dejon. We need you. We have solid linebackers. Logan Wilson's one of the best linebackers in the NFL, what he does. And this Demetrius Knight guy is mean, dude. He's mean and he's smart and he's dedicated. This is what he's doing is for his family. He loves football and he's preparing a future for his family. That's important. I think they did a good job. With the limited number of picks they had and with what was available when it came their turn to pick, I think they did a really good job. So, Uday, if you're not happy, I think you are mentally ill. I mean, seriously, this team has gotten better. How much better, we'll see. Zach Taylor, they can figure out whatever it is that causes them to start the seasons slow. If they can fix that, man, if we can win 2 out of the 4 games in September, man, we're going to the playoffs every year. Every year. This is a good team. Yeah, I look forward to the season. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit the like button, subscribe. It's been a while since I've done any posts, but I am planning on doing many more. So thank you for your time. You all have a great day. God bless you.